Hello, this is davidji, and welcome to another week of Life Tools. This week we've been exploring fear. We all have it. It's a natural reaction. It's all part of that fight-flight process. It's a biological response that we've had for more than 10,000 years. And it kicks in when we sense a threat to the physiology. And we've evolved that over the last 10,000 years so that it kicks in when we sense a threat to our ego, to our sense of self. And so how do we cope with that? Well, typically when we feel our sense of self has been threatened in some way, we fight, not with our fists, but by barking, being aggressive, really launching into someone, or we flee, not physically fleeing, but we withdraw, we shut down, we say talk to the hand, and we go inside and we pull back. And then we sit on those emotions. Neither is better. We often think, oh, definitely shutting down is much better than barking. And it probably has less violence attached to it. But where's that violence being inflicted? Internally. When you flee, you're inflicting that same exact violence that you would otherwise be shouting at someone else, and you're inflicting it internally, because then you get swirled up in all this emotional turbulence. And that eats away at us. It eats away at us for minutes, for hours, for days, for weeks, for decades. And so first, there's two components to this. One, we have to figure out how do we release what no longer serves us, and secondly, and probably the one that we can deal with right now, how do we make sure that we don't find ourselves in that space to begin with? So one, we have to figure out how to release. The other one, we have to figure out how can I pay attention to my emotions, and so that I can master them without them hijacking me and allowing all those hormones and chemicals to swirl into me when I feel threatened, when I feel defensive, when I feel I'm not being respected or treated unfairly or treated unjustly. Well, there's only one way that we have to get clear. And that's truly introducing a pattern interrupt into that moment. And the easiest pattern interrupt I know is 16 seconds. In that moment when someone's just about to wag their finger at you and you're just about to explode back or shut down, that's the moment where you need to say, you know what? I need to nourish myself right now. I need to get clear. I need to get steady. This is my pattern interrupt moment. And in that moment, close your eyes, through your nose, take a long, slow, deep breath in, and watch that breath as it goes down deep. And then hold it when it gets there. And then watch that breath as it moves back up, out through your nostrils, and then hold that breath out and continue to watch it. It's only 16 seconds. But in those 16 seconds, you're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're not in fear, you're not in anger, you're fully whole, present, calm, and clarity will unfold. So the next time you're in a pinch and just about to bark, or say talk to the hand, practice 16 seconds. Keep meditating, and in the meantime, I'll see you in the gap. Namaste.